Hey, so this is Alex with 4.5, and here with me I have Lisa Wise with a company called Nest DC. And Lisa's going to talk to us a little bit about how to build a brand and play a long game. Lisa, how are you today?
I'm good. Thanks for having me. I really appreciate the opportunity.
Awesome. So tell us a little bit about building a brand. I mean, that's a vast subject. How do you kind of compact it?
Yeah, well, whether we want to have a brand or not, we're sort of offered one when we start in this business. I think we can all kind of imagine what it's like to be perceived as a property manager. You're maybe slimy, maybe you're not communicative. The industry kind of has a bad reputation. It's all about money. You don't get back to people. That's sort of my slimy landlord reputation. So each of us gets a complimentary brand when we start the business, and I don't think any of us really like it. So I mean, I can't imagine that any of us go to cocktail parties and get really stoked to say I'm in property management. And I've always wondered why is that? And I think for the most part, property management has a pretty well-deserved bad reputation, and reputation and brand are completely intertwined. I think, what we need to do is take a look at how property management is perceived and ask ourselves whether A, we're interested in redefining that, and B, if we're going to, what does that look like? We're out there making sure that we have great spaces available for great tenants. And at least those are the values that we come to this conversation in the industry with. And we'd assume everybody would really like that. So, we have a product to sell. And that product is two things. It's a great space and it's a great service. So if you're thinking about taking great care of people, having really great spaces and making those available and delivering on that, then that's actually the very first step to establishing your brand. Brand isn't a logo. It's not a tagline. It's not a list of promises. It's actually living those values, and it's more culture-based. And the branding pieces that you're used to, the logo, the colors, the t-shirts, whatever it is, all that stuff comes after the fact. It's how you run your business that really builds your brand from the beginning.
Gotcha. So the healthy core produces that brand for you. But how, let's say, you do have a pretty good culture, a great company, and unlike many others, you actually are highly ranked by your customers and stuff like that. But how do you propagate that out in the world? Do you do anything specific to get that message out?
We're a service-based business, so every single employee, staff member, every vendor that you send out is part of that reputation, and if that reputation equals brand, then there you go. So in order for us to deliver excellence and great service and be known for that, then we have to have happy staff members. So culture starts here, and our first client and customer is our team. If you don't have a happy team, you don't have a happy customer, and that's always been our bottom line. So brand does start within the company itself and the organization, and then you're able to actually ask those folks that work with you to be ambassadors for the brand. And so when they go out and say, hey, we're the best company in the business, then they mean it. They're not saying that to make a sale. They're saying it because they want to work for the best company in the business. And I think that's where you grow your reputation, build a reputation, and become really attractive to a potential client, tenant, customer. It's where you start really building and growing that brand.
Understood. So Lisa and I, we've done a podcast which I enjoyed. I actually listened to it twice because first time when I interview you, I didn't really I processed the answers, but I wanted to go back to it, and I listened to it again in specific parts that I wanted to hear. So folks who are watching this video and have not heard the Property Management Show podcast with Lisa, you should go check it out. But more importantly, Lisa's going to be speaking at the PM Growth Summit, which is happening in West Palm Beach this coming January. And you know what? If you miss this summit, you might miss a lot of vital information to progress your business forward. And I think Lisa is one of the key speakers, and her content is transformational. It truly is. Go listen to a podcast. Lisa, thank you very much. We won't give anything else away. Everything else is on the podcast actually already anyway.
Right.
But
much more, right?
There's more. Lisa's got
the magic tricks. There's so much more.
few more tricks in her pocket for sure. So, Lisa, thank you for your time, and everyone else, we'll see you at the PM Growth Summit this coming January.
Awesome.